spontaneously attracting travelers and tourists across the globe. And in order to efficiently promote our tourism, we have to learn.
डर मत, टाइगर है ना, Black Tiger Cement.
To elect your tiger, vote wisely. For your home, your tiger is Black Tiger Cement. डर मत, टाइगर है ना.
Hello and welcome to Hornbilltv's Primetime Bulletin. I'm Amethi with the headlines. The indefinite shutdown that was imposed across Nagaland on April 26 has been lifted by the DCCI today. Nagaland's DGP Rupin Sharma today said the civilians and business establishments are not willing to come forward and raise their complaints, urged people in Nagaland to start trusting the Nagaland police and start reporting. The Delhi High Court has dismissed a plea seeking direction to disqualify Prime Minister Narendra Modi for allegedly seeking votes for BJP in the name of religious deities and places of worship for ongoing Lok Sabha elections. In a breathtaking operation, the Indian Coast Guard on April 28 carried out anti-narcotics operation and seized approximately 86 kg of heroin worth ₹600 crore and apprehended along with 14 crew from the Pakistani boat. Now for the news in detail. The indefinite shutdown that was imposed across Nagaland has been lifted by the DCCI today. Sources has informed Hornbilltv that the trade body in Dimapur has decided to lift the ban that was declared on April 26. It may be mentioned that the state government has replied to the DCCI and CNCCI's charter of demands today, and the decision was made after receiving assurance from the state government. This is a developing story. Stay tuned for more updates. Nagaland's DGP Rupin Sharma today said that despite initiative from Nagaland police, the civilians and business establishments are not willing to come forward and raise their complaints, and that is hindering the police departments to take action. Addressing a press conference today in the presence of Deputy Chief Minister Y. Paton and others in Kohima, Sharma informed that in the past 6 months, almost 85 to 95% cases which have been registered by Dimapur police regarding extortion are suo motu cases, which means there is no complaint per se, but the police has initiated actions against the criminals. Another factor, he said, was that the civilian population was afraid that criminals may get bailed out and trouble them if they inform. He said this was also discussed during the cabinet meeting, and the police department have asked people along with the home department to prepare a roadmap on how the witness and people who are associated with the police be protected. But a major issue, Sharma said, was people not reporting about the extortion activities. He urged people in Nagaland to start trusting the Nagaland police and start reporting. On behalf of the Nagaland government and Nagaland police, Rupin Sharma assured that absolute confidentiality of the person who gives information to police regarding extortion or any violation of the ceasefire ground rule will be maintained. He, however, said since it is information, it will be used for investigation of cases and the law and order problems.
So it's not that the issues of extortion and law and order are not being addressed. They are being addressed continuously. However, as you are all aware that because of the difficult situation in Nagaland and the ceasefire ground rules being implemented by a different entity, there is some room for confusion among the people, the security forces and also the different factions on various issues. So keeping in mind all these things, we had sought clarification from the chairman of the Ceasefire Monitoring Group and Ceasefire Supervisory Board, who has clarified unambiguously that the activities being undertaken by these factions are all illegal activities. He has also advised the factions to abide strictly by the ground rules of the ceasefire. Practically on the ground in Dimapur and the rest of the state, we have enough troops. Some amount of problem is there currently because some of the Nagaland police IRB battalions have been sent for duty outside the state, so there is a little bit of shortage for the time being, but we have enough troops. However, the issue is, despite initiatives from us, from Nagaland police, proactive measures from us, what happens is that the civilian population and the businessmen are not very willing to come forward with their complaints. So that hinders the action which police department can take. I can tell you that in the past 6 months, almost 85 to 90% of the cases which have been registered by Dimapur police regarding extortion are suo motu cases, which means there is no complainant per se, but the police has initiated action against the criminals. Another factor is that the civilian population is afraid that if they inform us and we catch the criminal may get bailed out and he may trouble them. So this was also, if I can take the liberty, this was also discussed during the cabinet meeting, and the police department has been asked along with the home department to prepare a roadmap of how the witnesses and the people who are associated with the police, how they can be protected and shielded. So we are also trying to improve things, but the major issue is people not reporting to us about the extortion activities. We would urge everybody in Nagaland to start trusting the Nagaland police more and start reporting to us more. I can assure you on behalf of the Nagaland government and the Nagaland police that absolute confidentiality of the persons who are giving information to the police regarding extortion or any violation of the ceasefire ground rules will be maintained. Information that you convey to us, your names and identities will be kept secret. Nobody will come to know. However, since it is information, it will be used for investigation of cases and tackling the law and order problems. All districts of Nagaland police DFs have set up anti-extortion cells, anti-extortion teams. They are working. Besides this, because Dimapur and Kohima are business centers also, the CP Dimapur and SP Dimapur also have, which is called special operation teams to handle these problems. These SOT personnel are deployed in cities to collect information and to intervene in law and order situations and extortion situations whenever required. Again, the state government has also promised to help us with more infrastructure to improve the mobility of our police force so that the reaction time to any problem that we come to know is less. So we will work out on the requirements. Also, since you mentioned that you mentioned that if we are looking at any other methods, now I don't know what you have in mind, what is other methods. But if you have any suggestions or the general public has any suggestions on what other methods can be used, anybody is most welcome to contact us either through the social media handles or personally come to our offices and share whatever ideas that you have which can help improve the law and order situation in the state.
Here, our police will continue is checking extortions. The main problem are Nagaland State Police and Security and authorities having is that public, they never come out, they never report to the police. Even those more than 85 apprehended are filed by police Somoto. So they should not be scared to report to the authorities. Their identity will never and not be disclosed. It will be kept confidential. But till today, nobody has come forward complaining against a particular group. So this is the problem we are facing. So for this, we are also going to work out how to. It is not taxation now. Please don't say taxation. Taxation, though, it is the duty of the government to take tax. They are all extortionists. They are all extortion. So some of our media, they used to say taxation. No, it is purely extortion.
Sir, if I can just add a few things. The Nagaland state and throughout the country, there is a single helpline which is functional, which is 112. Anyone can report anything on that, including crimes or disasters or any problems, any request for help. In addition to that, I think most of the friends of the media, they are here. They would have attended earlier press briefings by me. You would remember that in about 6-7 months ago, we had launched an app, Made-in app. So it was like movement against drugs and extortion. So even before coming, firstly the footfall on that app is very low, and out of all the complaints that we have got, around 35-40 odd complaints, only one is about extortion. That is also vague. So yes, there have been complaints about drugs on that, but vague information. I can tell you for sure that if you use either that Made-in app or the 112 helpline, or a lot of us, the senior officers, we are on social media, okay, whether it is WhatsApp or Facebook or anything, even DCM is on social media. You can, if you want, anyone, any civilian in Nagaland or anywhere in the world can send us a direct message about the problem that you are facing, whether it is extortion or any other crime. We assure you that action will be taken, your identities will be protected and preserved, nobody will come to know. This amount of trust has to come. The public has to start trusting that information will be kept anonymous and your identities will be kept secret. See, a crime is a crime, whether it is by a policeman or by anyone. If there is, please, like, generalized statements generally are not good. If there is any specific information about any of our personnel being involved in any crime under the law of the land, please let us know.
Yeah.
We will definitely take action, and we don't want black sheep in our backyards. 100% we assure you of action. But again, it's the same thing. People have to share that information with us. Please share us the name of the person is possible, or the place where the incident took place, what happened, why did it take place. So if you share information with us, we will ensure that action is initiated against those people. Again, using this platform, sir, if I can make an appeal to police personnel, please try to ensure that don't bring a bad name to the police department. And it is also a warning in the presence of the Honorable Deputy Chief Minister that if you do it, we will not have any mercy on you. Thank you.
We'll be right back after a short break, so stay tuned.
Join BSc Nursing and GNM at St. Martha Institute of Nursing, Guwahati under SM Group of Institutions.
डर मत, टाइगर है ना, ब्लैक टाइगर सीमेंट.
To elect your Tiger, vote wisely. For your home, your Tiger is Black Tiger Cement. डर मत, टाइगर है ना.
Introducing the Nagaland Disaster Management School Safety Policy Compliance Course, a compulsory digital training platform for educators and all stakeholders in Nagaland. The comprehensive digital course comprises of 8 modules that encompasses essential skills in disaster management. Explore content curated with engaging visuals, informative videos, interactive quizzes, and practical insights. Upon completion, receive official certification issued by the Department of School Education and the NSDMA, validating your commitment to ensuring safer educational spaces. Register now for the School Safety Policy Compliance course by going on the Department of School Education website and clicking on Register. This is a mandatory course for all teachers, educators, and stakeholders in both government as well as private schools. Join us in creating a safer future for Nagaland's educational landscape.
डर मत, टाइगर है ना, ब्लैक टाइगर सीमेंट.
To elect your tiger, vote wisely. For your home, your tiger is Black Tiger Cement. डर मत, टाइगर है ना.
डर मत, टाइगर है ना, ब्लैक टाइगर सीमेंट.
Where the software engineer meets the gifted content writer, meets the cool UI UX designer, meets the talented photographer to create the big dream. The world comes together at Sharda University. So where are you?
डर मत, टाइगर है ना, ब्लैक टाइगर सीमेंट.
घर जल प्रतिरोधक सीमेंट से नहीं बना तो पड़ेगा रोना. पानी घुसने से कंक्रीट कमजोर हो जाए. स्टार वेदर शील्ड सीमेंट खराब मौसम में घर वेदर प्रूफ बनाए. स्टार वेदर शील्ड, जल प्रतिरोधक सीमेंट, वेदर प्रूफ घर.
डर मत, टाइगर है ना, ब्लैक टाइगर सीमेंट.
Welcome back. The Delhi High Court has dismissed a plea seeking direction to disqualify Prime Minister Narendra Modi for allegedly seeking votes for BJP in the name of religious deities and places of worship for ongoing Lok Sabha elections. While dismissing the plea, the court said the petition is thoroughly misconceived and court cannot direct ECI to take a particular view on any complaint. Petitioner had claimed that in a speech delivered by PM Modi at Pilipit, Uttar Pradesh, he sought votes appealing to the voters to vote for his party in the name of Hindu deities and Hindu places of worship, as well as Sikh deities and Sikh places of worship. Appearing for ECI, Advocate Siddhant Kumar opposed the plea, stating that it is dealing with such applications on a daily basis and will take action as per the law. The JDS party has found itself in a deep mud after the son and grandson of its chief, H.D. Devegowda, were named in sexual abuse case. After the allegations came to light, the Karnataka government decided to form a special investigation team to probe the alleged role of Devegowda's grandson, Prajwal Revana, who is an MP and currently the party's candidate from Hassan. JDS is an ally of BJP. On Sunday, a woman had complained to the police, also naming the accused's father, H.D. Revana, in the sex scandal. H.D. Revana is the MLA of Karnataka's Holenari Sibur and son of former Prime Minister H.D. Devegowda. It may be mentioned that explicit videos of Prajwal Revana emerged, showing him sexually assaulting multiple women. The video surfaced on 26 April, a day after the vote he voted. The Congress held a press conference on the issue.
This gentleman right here is former Prime Minister H.D. Devegowda's grandson, Prajwal Revana. He is the MP from Hassan in Karnataka. He is also the joint candidate of Narendra Modi's BJP and its ally JDS. This man has been alleged and has been found on video, and not one and not two, but thousands of videos in which he's molesting women, in which he's doing heinous crimes against women and women from all age group. These women are domestic household workers who work at his house. They are party workers. They are his MPs. That's the kind of man he is. Thousands of videos, hundreds of women whose life have been destroyed by this man. A 63-year-old house help, a woman old enough to be his mother, maybe his grandmother, is seen pleading on one of the videos saying, don't do this to me. Don't record this, don't do this to me. 63-year-old woman. And still, He is the joint candidate of Narendra Modi's BJP and his ally JDS. Did Mr. Modi not know about him? He knew every single thing. He knew exactly about the videos. He knew exactly who this guy was. He knew exactly the women who had been molested. Because on the 13th of December, 2023, his own leader, Devaraj Gowda, wrote to the Prime Minister and to the BJP President and to the local unit of the BJP, talking about the pen drives, talking about the sexual misconduct. In fact, in January 2024, the same leader, Devaraj Gowda, did a press conference which was in the public domain. He spoke about the sexual misconduct. He spoke about the molest. He spoke about those thousands of videos. And not just that, in February and March, when Amit Shah visited Mysuru to stitch that alliance, he was told by not one, but multiple BJP leaders, from Pritam Gowda to A.T. Ramaswamy to thousands of workers in the BJP, who told him, do not make Prajwal Ravanna your candidate in Karnataka. Do not announce his candidature, because he is known to be a man who inflicts sexual violence on women. He is found to be inappropriately behaving with women on camera. These women are from different stratas of society. They belong to different age groups. And yet on the 14th of April, you find the Prime Minister sharing the stage with Prajwal Ravanna. The Prime Minister doesn't just praise him, he asks for votes in his favor. That's who the Prime Minister is. Is this the first time that the Prime Minister has stood with perpetrators of crime against women? No. Will this be the last? I don't know about that. With Mr. Modi, you never know. This will perhaps not be the last. But it needs to be pointed out that the moment this was taken up by the Commission for Women in Karnataka, they issued a notice to the SP. They asked the government to set up an SIT. An SIT was set up. The very same day, this man absconded and ran away to Europe. We are looking at his extradition, and the SIT will ensure that he faces the whole might of India.
Union Minister and BJP candidate Smriti Irani filed nomination from Amethi constituency on April 29. She was accompanied by Madhya Pradesh Chief Minister Mohan Yadav. Post filing nomination, the Union Minister addressed the media and said that she has filed nomination from Amethi with the love and support of the people of Amethi. In the last 5 years, 1,14,000 houses were made under the direction of PM Modi, she added, and further thanked PM Modi, Amit Shah and JB Nadda for the opportunity. Amethi will vote in the 5th phase of the Lok Sabha elections on May 20. That's all for now. Keep watching Hornbilltv.